Trends I love, but I used to not love them. I don't like to use the word hate. It's a very strong word. But it took me a while to get into these. I didn't like them at first. Now I think they're great. Let's talk about them. This is not my idea, by the way. I got this from Leonie over at the Style Insider. I saw a video she did like this and I thought it was so cute. Decided to do one of my own. Anything featured in the video, I will link down below in the description box. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I always forget to say that, but I'm starting to try to remember. And now let's get started. The first trend that I just really didn't like when it started, and it started a few years ago, it took me about a year or so to get into it, but it's chain belts. So when they first started coming back, I saw like college girls wear them and I was like, ooh, that immediately reminds me of high school, how I used to wear them. If you were in high school during this time, we wore them on our hips. Like what in the heck? Why do we want to highlight that part of our body? But the chain belts we're wearing on our actual waist, which is where they need to be. So it took me a little while to get into them. And I also had to find one that I personally really liked. So I did find one and I've worn it plenty of times on several videos. Now I do really like chain belts, certain ones at least. I mean, I feel like they can add some interest even to like a basic dress or can make your outfit look a little more edgy. I think they're actually a really fun item, fun statement item to have. Cropped cardigans. So when those started coming back, I was like, ooh, that's not a trend I would be participating in. It just reminded me too much of Clueless, that whole look. And they were paired with like the matching like cami kind of thing. I was like, ooh, that's just not gonna be for me, nope. But then they morphed into a more like sweatery type V-neck cardigan top that I really, really like. And for me, I feel like they look a little bit less frumpy than a lot of sweaters do on me. And I love the V-neck. I feel like they just look a little more elevated. I love the length of them. Sometimes I'll do a little front tuck or sometimes they hit just at the right place where I don't feel like I have to do anything. I really love this look, but I definitely was not seeing myself anywhere near this trend when it first started. The next trend that I just was not feeling when it started to come around, but now I do really like it. And I even encourage you guys to try them. And that is the wider leg jeans. So when they started coming back, we were only wearing skinny jeans. And so anything wider than skinny jeans were a wide leg jean that could include like straight leg jeans. And I was very much like a lot of us where I was like, I'll stick with skinny jeans, thanks. But I actually very soon after that got into straight leg. And I realized they actually kind of looked better on me in a lot of cases. And then it took me a long while, like a very long while, to get into a wider leg. And I still am not really into the wide leg jeans and pants, but I do appreciate a wider leg and I do feel like it balances out certain tops that I have. Also, it took me finding the right pair of wide leg jeans that I liked in order for me to, you know, of course, like that, which makes total sense. So this next one is... Did you ever see that movie called Yesterday? It was kind of an indie film, but this guy like hit his head or something and woke up and he was in a world, like an alternate universe where everything was exactly the same except the Beatles had never become the Beatles. So all their famous songs had never existed. So he was like a guitar player and he started playing like these Beatles songs and people were like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And only he had the memory in his head of, you know, the Beatles. So I kind of feel like that with this next trend, and it's the white ribbed tank top. So when the white ribbed tank top became a major trend, I was like, am I the only one that knows that we've had white ribbed tank tops? You can get 3-pack at Walmart, you know. Why is it so cutting edge? It's kind of a basic item, but I appreciate the ways that people are styling a basic white ribbed tank top. I think it's kind of funny that Prada has one that's like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars, maybe it's $1,000. I will look that up and show it to you. But I think it's kind of funny. Now, if you live somewhere that is not a major city, like really cutting edge on fashion trends, and you go and wear a white ribbed tank top with a basic pair of jeans, I don't know if it'll look so much like you are very cutting edge as much as it'll look like you just decided to wear a tank top that day. But it is kind of fun to watch and see what people come up with such a very basic item. Cropped jackets, you know, kind of come in and out of fashion a lot. And I don't really feel like they ever go out of style. But for a long while, I just really did not like the cropped jacket. I just felt like it would be hard to pair with your bottoms because if it wasn't the right length, then it just wouldn't match up. And a lot of the crop jackets a while back were just really tight and fitted and just, you know, they didn't give you a lot of room to move and just seemed very uncomfortable. But I've now since then found several crop jackets that I actually really, really love. A little more relaxed fit. I feel like they look a little more elevated than like an oversized big jacket. They just give everything a different look, and I feel like it's a nice contrast from all the oversized and relaxed fit that we're all into these days. And also I feel like a crop jacket gives a completely different look to an outfit than like a relaxed blazer. And it's a very easy way to change up a very basic outfit. So this next one, you're probably gonna be like, I didn't realize that was a trend, but I guess it kind of is a trend because it hasn't always been this way. Black trouser pants. So I wouldn't say this is necessarily some like huge trend, but it kind of is. I kind of feel like we don't even realize it is. Black trouser pants, wearing them any other situation besides going to your corporate office or some kind of job, just really wasn't popular, or people really weren't doing it that much up until a few years ago. I wore black trouser pants when I was going to my corporate job, which I got rid of all of those when I got out of corporate America. It very much reminded me of that time in my life, and I was like, I think I'm done with that. But since then, they've grown on me, especially because I've seen, you know, people on Instagram wear them and style them that I've been like, oh, I kind of like those. So I have found my own groove with the black trouser pants, and I do like them now. I like them with tennis shoes. I mean, this has really taken me a long time to really get into. I have a pair from Amazon that I had tailored, and I'm really into these. I'm really into all the looks that I can put together with them. Ballet Flats. They came back, I think, the beginning of this year, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. It seemed like too soon almost for me, because I did wear a lot of ballet flat outfits when they were really, really popular, 2014 or whenever that was. But then they started coming back in more of an almond toe and different styles, and we're wearing them differently now. It's not so much the round toe ballet flat, skinny jeans and a circle scarf, or wearing it with like a midi skirt or something. I mean, ballet flats are a lot more versatile than we gave them credit for when we were wearing them a while back. I feel like they go really well with straight leg jeans, with the shorter hemline skirts. I love the Chanel and all the Chanel knockoff flats. I think those are really cute. I might actually get me a pair of those. Are those considered ballet flats, or are they just flats? In any case, I really like those too. Fringe is one of those trends that I have mentioned in videos where I've talked about trends to avoid because I just don't think it's very practical in a lot of scenarios, and I think it's beautiful. Like, I see these pictures, and I think Olivia Palermo has several pictures where she has some kind of fringe going on, but it's probably to an event, or it's probably for that photo. It's just like, it's not very practical. Like, if you're getting out of a car and then shutting the car door, I feel like it's gonna get caught in there, or going to the bathroom, it's all just sitting on the bathroom floor. I just feel like it could get very dirty and like ripped up very easily. But there are certain items that I do feel like look really cute with fringe. Like fringe on a jacket, I feel like that is so cute. There are some fringe skirts that I've seen that I feel like are so cute, and maybe still a little impractical, but they are so cute that I would almost just get over the impracticalness of it to wear that, because I feel like they're gorgeous. So I've definitely come around to fringe. So what did you think? Did you ever not like any of these trends, or do you still not like them? You're like, I can't believe you're into that, because that's crazy. I think fashion is so much fun, and I feel like trends are so much fun. I feel like it's not stressful because there really is no right or wrong answer to fashion. It really goes down to what you like and what you're drawn to. So that's why I find it so much fun. But I also feel like fashion can help you feel better about yourself whenever you find things that really work for you and your style and everything. So I just find it so much fun. And so I love these kinds of videos. I love watching them. So I hope this one was fun to watch as well. I would love to know your comments and how you feel about these trends, or any trends that you just hated and now you love. And let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.